I'm Shivam, and my original name is Triyambak Saravagi. I'm basically from Rajasthan, and right now I'm working in Bangalore as a BIM coordinator. And my education discipline background, if I say, I'm a civil engineer, and I started my civil engineering journey in 2018. And it was, since everybody knows 2019 the COVID came, so most of the people think like as a civil engineer what they can do in the COVID situation. And all that time I started with some part-time job, some understandings. Then after that I get to know some skill-link was from my professor basically.
Okay.
I usually like to have some software because as everybody know, COVID is a situation that tells a mindset of the human being that software is one of also the job which can be done apart from going to the site. So basically, as a software, I choose the skilling because one of my professor also going through this process. So he suggested me and said that this course will be very beneficial because as of COVID time, everybody's not teachers are not fully time available for the as per the subject wise examinations and all that. And after that, with the help of that, I started my journey in the career of the civil engineering.
Cool. So, what was your current status, Shivam?
Current status, like I'm a BIM coordinator right now,
Okay.
and it's a very good designation as a civil engineer right now, because most of the civil engineers see this dream to become this as BIM coordinator, because BIM is a very vast and the main branch of the civil engineering which deals with the whole construction sequencing of whole world. Right?
Okay, so Shivam, I just had a small doubt. Just correct me if I'm. So, being coordinator is like a foundation, huh? So he will be working on the foundation of a building, or like what is it actually?
No, actually, what the thing is, yes, definitely, I will elaborate this designation. See, as a BIM, the full form, everybody, most of the people knows, like it's the building information modeling. So, as a student, because most of the people think, okay, this is a building, and in this building, this is the information, this is the till, that's it. But it's not exactly that. What does the BIM is? See, basically, if any client, any person in the world want his or her house or home, any building or any office to be completely perfectly fit to the environment. Okay. So basically, so suppose if you go for the local peoples, what do you have? A fear wastage of equipment, wastage of material, sometimes extra charges, XYZ. So this is a thing which is having a process of initial, like 0 to 100, whatever the process will be there, that will be completely modified. Even estimations will be given initially if any problem occurred in the construction, that you can get predicted, means prior to the construction. Before constructing anything, if any disaster can happen, because earthquake zones are very like flood zones, earthquake zones. These are very technical things which has to be keep in mind to construct any building. So as a BIM coordinator, I used to have different coordinations, disciplines, like it can be an architect, it can be a structure also. So coordination of all the disciplines in a single form is it as a BIM coordinator.
Well, then, so we got what you do really. So this is all about your role and responsibility. So any talk on your company, Shivam, your organization? Name?
When I like,
Good.
when I started with the Skill-Lync, basically that time I was starting the journey. I will tell you, but just a small brief. Like in 2019, I started with the local architects. Okay, because that time I was in second year, I was not knowing exactly what to do, what not to do. And I just started. Then after that, I used to search for the courses. Somebody said, you done that, you learn this, you can. Then it was like, even I got a calls that you pay us 5,000 and we will give you the internship letter, like that. I was like, there means I will do the job, I will do the works, and for that I have to pay. This is like a silly thing and all. Then my professor told me you can go with the Skill-Lync, because he was at that time pursuing back to back by his teaching job role. So I thought, yeah, it was initially for the students, yeah, price is a big amount for student wise, but if they initiate, I literally helped me a lot with this Skill-Lync. And after completing some few subject wise, I choose like design and analysis, structural analysis, because most of the people see like if something good looks, it's very nice and it's easy to construct, but what is the reality behind to make stability? Because see, architectures can give anything, This is the reality, because any design you can get on the internet nowadays, AI is giving lots of design, but to make it stable, efficient with respect to the time durability, that is a structural designing work that I was very interesting from
Okay.
college times. And I used to, then I enrolled in design and analysis of high-rise structures, and I started learning the software wise. And I literally say the software basics now, seriously, means even not even a college can teach you, not even a life teach you. In that way, the way the SkillLync has a predefined video sets, what I really love.
So you found
With
it up
I got so
and go ahead. Go ahead.
first company which I got confirmed, that is Gleeds, which was the top 10 MNC of a construction field, and it was like literally very. I was very curious to know about the company also, but yeah, seriously, as a pay skill also was very nice, because as a fresher, most of the people think, yeah, at least you should get 40K, because nowadays I have seen lots of people having mindset that as a fresher, just they are past the college, they are thinking, yes, son, 30K,
Yep.
40K.
Yep.
Uh, they don't know exactly what is this field about. They are expecting.
Yep. Agreed.
But
Agreed.
it's, but because so that I will suggest some all the students that they should have some specific criteria first, that what they know. That is the most important thing for that. So that I get into the Gleeds, and I had worked there as a 1.5 years of experience with a great time period with my directors, my manager. It was very nice, seriously. And after that, and one of the thing I will say right now, I'm a BIM coordinator, and I'm 2022 pass out. Okay, that means if we calculate, it's 2 year only passed out. And this designation I received within 2 years. The people are fighting for this designation like 5 years, 6 year experience. Also, they are not getting this designations yet
Yeah.
because of this skills and skilling.
Okay.
I literally, it helped me a lot to get this.
All right. So I got the intention and the impact, how the SkillLync was played a vital role in your career perspective. And we need to thank your professor also. So, sir, if you're watching the video, so hats off for you for suggesting the course to.
Definitely. Yeah, currently, as last year, I was working in Leeds, and currently I had joined ComQ Consulting Services. Basically, it's a part of Saudi country, and there is a big group of construction, Mekdam Holding Group of Qatar, and it's a very huge group of construction. Which because nowadays you have heard that people used to visit Dubai, Saudi, Qatar, Kuwait, to have their trips, right? They see lots of buildings, lots of designs. We are so many of the people in India say Dubai is 10 years forward than us, like construction wise. And then because whenever you, as a civil engineer, wherever you go, everybody said Dubai is a very good construction city where you can learn a lot about the designs and infrastructures. So one of that group is their Macdam Holding Group, and one of their parent company is SEC Trading and Contracting, and we are the part of the Indian first head office in the Bangalore, and I'm working as a BIM coordinator here. It's a very huge projects working right now. You can say that.
It's a good input towards the growth of a nation. So, putting spotlight on its hiring procedure, Shivam. So, how was its hiring procedure? How many rounds were there, and how was the question asked to you, and how did you respond to those questions? Give a brief on that, Shivam.
Yeah, as of the brief interview wise, suppose if it is for any fresher or any of the civil engineer, I will from my side, like if in a company, like when I entered, so I get to contact with directly the directors here on ComQ, and as of both the companies, I will share with you one of the leads and one here at ComQ.
Sure.
First, I just share about ComQ. In ComQ, just when I enter, I get to have a contact in touch with one of the director. He is used to be 20 plus years of experience in Qatar and Dubai. So the one who's experienced, so we thought, yes, the guy can help us to read some more bright designations and futures. So I just haven't been in touch with him. First, I started, like he told me to have a part-time to get to know how I can help him out, like that. Then definitely they had an interview. There were two rounds. Okay, one was the first is like intro and the technical submission of the projects, and second was about the what is they think about the company and what is the civil engineering, having a brief idea what we are having inside our mind regarding the field. Yes, most of the people as a company, because right now I am also doing some hiring, so I also have to think in another way, because what people have about this field, because if they don't know about the field,
Understood.
because they should be very clear what is this field about. So like that, it was very nice round. In a technical wise, if I say, they gave me one of the project sample
Okay.
to prove it, because they gave us duration of I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
And-
It's some big project of Dubai and Qatar, and they told me to do some building modelings and some coordination works, and I did, and I got succeed. I was the top second rank for the company, and that they got selected for me the final round, and I cracked it. And is when we talk, when I will talk about the leads, okay, that was the first company with the Skill-Lync.
Okay.
That interview was literally absolute my great interview of my life, literally, because first time when I get to know, I traveled from Rajasthan to Bangalore here directly, and after that, it was like within 1 day, I used to crack everything. They given me some technical rounds of the softwares, and in software, like what are the tools used. Second round was about the tools, because see, while performing tools as a performer, what happens, you can see the icons and you get to know, yes, this tool has to be used.
Okay.
So that and like how perfect your mind in the software
Okay.
also sometimes, because see what happens, like if something which you can't see, because it's we say na, like our parents said, if something should be asked to you, it should be into whenever into sleep once asked, it should be a perfect answer. Like that, they used to test.
Okay.
So what is the tool name? And after it was very fluent interview about that time.
Give the
But on the HR round final.
Sorry to interrupt you. Like the training was to depth. So taking from the foundation to expert level,
Yeah.
testing everything, so that you can
Yeah.
go properly.
Yeah. It was very like, because they were used to like test us, like because see, performance can anybody do, but when you face any hurdle, are you able to sort it out or not? That is also the main point,
Problem solving skills.
like that.
Okay.
It was very nice for that.
So, so you mentioned 2 rounds were there, right? For this,
Yes.
2 rounds were there.
Yes.
So first round, what was that?
First was the technical submission by the software only, and second was the round in which they were used to test our mindset regarding the learning wise, because how we get faced the challenges of the software and all.
So my understanding is first was all about the technical round. Second was all about the problem solving strategy.
Yes, problem solving, how you can handle the problem with regarding the software if anything happens like that.
So we'll just go deeper into that, Shivam. So please enlarge this one at the first round. So how was that? What are the questions they asked to you? Just
Yes. See, basically, like as a civil engineer, most of the people will get a first software that is AutoCAD. And I literally say, since AutoCAD is from 1985, I have used all the versions of the AutoCAD in my life. And you can say that it was like AutoCAD is the basics. So they started with the AutoCAD first. And with the similar software, I will say some as a brief to know the people, like AutoCAD is one of the basic software. Then you go Revit as a civil engineer. And one is cost tax, which is used to take out the quantities. And since some quantities, because as a civil engineer, as a fresher student, nobody knows these things. Basically.
Yeah, agree with
So as a fresher, if I say AutoCAD and Revit are the two major software, now the industry needs at the initial levels only, as a whoever the student give these things. And when you go for the second round, so second round, if you go in that, they will definitely, suppose if AutoCAD, okay, because most of the people learn AutoCAD, there is one drawback I tell you, okay, drawback of the learning methodology by the students. Actually, more I've seen, most of the professors used to teach them by user interface. Suppose you are a YouTuber, okay, if you use YouTube, okay, you just click on YouTube icon and you get the video. Okay, if there is some computer science student, he will have one shortcut key on the keyboard, he will press it and he will get the YouTube. Okay, so there are two different things. One is a mouse person, one is a keyboard person. So both are having different abilities, but the smart way, fast way, that is something differentiate the both categories. So that is the thing that I learned from the SkillLync, and that developed me in the interview process that time.
Okay. So this was the thing. I understood. So these were the two main round which occurred here, and after that, no final round, nothing. So second round was the final.
Nothing. Direct selection and offer letters.
So on the same round, on the same day, you got the update, Shivam. How was it?
No, actually, it's not the same day, because it was like because that time also some COVID cases were there in Bangalore. So because of it, it delayed at least half the month. But yeah, what they gave me 1 month again a new time just to come because I had to shift from Rajasthan to Bangalore. It was very nice, and they were literally they arranged the first one half of the month facilities for accommodation also. It was a very great company that you can say any company if you provide you some accommodation initial ways, now they are very good. They are very familiar with us.
All right. So let us assume that I will be giving a scenario. Just answer according to that. So as you mentioned, you are from Rajasthan and you need to work in the Bangalore location. So the individual coming from Rajasthan to Bangalore won't be having any PGs or any rent.
Yes.
So company will be providing accommodation facility. Shivam, any talk on that?
Yes, see, basically what happens as of now, company will provide you initial accommodation of a fixed time duration. Okay, that time duration, that time you can have a proper interaction of your colleagues inside your team and in your company or whatever the members are. Then definitely the people are very helpful here, and they will help you out to find out the PGs. And even if I tell you, I was getting almost within 1 day. I talked to one of just had a friendship, and at the end, last day, he just within one call, go, you got the facility, you are stay.
And good then. Okay, accommodation facility and the support from the staff is good.
Yes, very nice.
I guess it is completely work from on this side. I guess work from office.
Yes, completely work from office. There was no work from home.
All right. So cap facility will be given. Shivam, any talk on that?
Cap facility only for the site person, because since I actually it is given because see I'm not a site person right now. The one who is going to initiate the site, who has a site executive, site managers, that is given the cap facilities by the company. And as of now, since as a desktop work, as I tell, I am a BIM coordinator, and as a you are looking for software expertise, so most of the people don't give for such work from home facility. You have to be work from office because as a designer, suppose anything happen on the sites, so if any changes to be done, because as we are so BOM is like a little busy. Everybody knows like work. So if something urgent comes, then you cannot be able to initiate it on spot that time.
All right. So depending on the, I can say, role, the seniority, role and responsibility, cap facility will be given. That here and what else we can add?
Job also. What is your job designation?
Got it. So just 1 minute explanation, Shivam, what is the expected CTC for fresher perspective? Mention the range, and how is this domain demand in the market? Any talk on that, Shivam?
Okay, so as of the range wise, if I see, like the one who is having a just passed out fresher. Okay, I will categorize some two things in front of you on a
fresher versus experienced candidate. We can categorize.
Not experience. I will not say experience. See, experience also I can share. No, not an issue for me. I will definitely tell you. See, there are two types of student. I will tell you. One is student who has just done the engineering, even the examination and just passed out. Okay, that is students, if they are expecting that their range will be starting will be 2 to 2.5 only, max to max last. And one who is doing skill wise, second person which I am categorized, that is the one who is focusing on the skill sets, the one who know what is to be done in the future. It's not that what is the goal. See, goals can change with respect to time, because the one when you get to know the reality, the mindset changes of the people. Okay, the one who is clear, he should to be like one thing. I want to be just software work. Okay, just deep into that type of students. If they go, they can get at least like 3.5 to 4 initial. That is fresher. And the one who is like experienced in this field. So according to if I say 2 years of experience, somebody having, they can get easily like 5 to 6 easily for the starting one.
So let's put a spotlight on, as I mentioned, the demand of your domain. You mentioned BIM. Just I have very bad memory. What was your role name?
My role name was Triyambak, and BIM Coordinator, as a BIM
Coordinator. Okay, BIM Coordinator. Yes. Sorry, I have a really bad memory. So BIM.
No worries.
So how is this BIM Coordinator domain demand in the market for the next 10 years, Shivam? Any talk on that?
The next 10 years, if I say, okay, if I tell you like a current condition right now, in all over India, 99% of the industry is looking for the BIM freshers.
Okay, BIM freshers.
This is the current situation of India.
Okay.
because this is the time when the India get to know what is the reality of the BIM. Because I am chasing the BIM. I honestly answer you. I am chasing the BIM from my second year, because the professor who suggested me the SkillLync suggestion that this is the course,
Yeah.
he only told me this is called BIM. If you get into that, that is a different life. That time
Okay.
I was like, because see, if you want to choose any stream, okay, you will search some experienced person of that field, and at that time I was not getting such experienced people. But after getting my own experience with the SkillLync, skill up, software skills, now I am the one who is getting lots of vacancies. Sometimes yes, BIM, and definitely in coming 10 future, I say
Okay.
this BIM will be completely ER and VR in the next 10 years. It will be like you, if you are building your house now, you will see your house
Okay.
completely on your eyes.
Brother.
That is huge technology right now.
Hello. So based on your input, so me and our audience got the idea what is its demand in upcoming time.
Yeah.
So last, so how this
Yeah.
Skill-Lync is differ from other market? I mean, course in the market, Shivam. So how is it teaching? How is it curriculum? How is the customer support? So just 1 minute explanation. Yeah. About it.
Yes. See, if you don't mind, can I have like live example? If you don't mind, when live example means, I would like to say the one which I experienced just 2 months back. Okay.
Yeah. Can give. Yeah. 2 minute explanation.
Yeah. What happened is, like just now I had hired 2 candidates.
Okay.
Okay. So they were from some training institute.
Okay.
And it was like that. What I heard their category, what they had learned in their institute,
Okay.
and they are like even if I say, if you draw a line, they will do like this only. They don't want to practice. They didn't practice at all. Even they don't want any of the. So they are from the, and even you will not believe, they are the top 7 institutes of Bangalore. They were hired from that institute. And after that, I get to know, when I differentiate my skill level with the SkillLync, it was literally very nice with respect to that. And if I say the guidance wise, as you asked, like what is their support, how they are supporting, okay. Right now, these guys, the one who we hired, if they try to contact their institute, they don't have any professor or any teacher to solve their problems right now. And I have done the SkillLync course 2 years back. Okay. So till now, I'm getting my assistance from the SkillLync. If any issue I occur in my ID, if any problem I face, definitely I have to just raise the ticket using mail ID, or I can have a genuine call with them. And I really appreciate their helping nature with the live service. This is very genuine, which no service means, you can say no even center, not even you have heard about Udemy, right? Udemy course, online courses, an academy. So they also don't provide such facility, which SkillLync is providing lifetime support. That is very genuine, very beautiful and nice concept of this.
So support perspective and teaching perspective and curriculum perspective, it's good. So that is one.
Yes, it's very good. And it's like, for the, if you think like anyone, I will suggest this, because in my office colleagues also, I'm suggesting that please try to, if you want to skill up, please go with this.
All right. So this is all about the talk. But last but not the least, Shivam, any suggestion to our audience, viewers, or fresher who is willing to pursue their careers in your domain? Yeah.
Yeah. See, for the freshers and any of the students of all over India who will be watching this video, it's a great I can say a small feedback to all, that what if you want to be as a BIM, please go with the each and every procedure what it has to be done with. Otherwise, you will face lots of problem, and with this SkillLync, you can start very gratefully with this course. And not only this particular, and you should, and one more thing, the people should not have a mindset of limitation. If I said SkillLync is the course, then you should not be like that SkillLync will get you pass. It's not that. You also have to initiate from your side that you have to do this. Otherwise, it won't be achievable that way.
So I completely agree with Shivam, and adding some point to Shivam inputs. So guys, I would like to mention, be strong with your basics. So if you are not strong with your fundamentals, it will be very difficult to understand the high level input. And he was mentioning, do your research instead of don't expect a 1 lakh salary once you get graduation. Go with step by step, and your prior focus has to be on upskilling yourself. So that is
Yep.
what Shivam was mentioning, and I guess we covered everything, Shivam.
Yes, very nice. And it was really nice interaction with you regarding this course
Same here.
in my
Right.
area also. It was very nice.
I really appreciate you, Shivam, for taking time and joining us. I know it's initial day of the weekend. Tomorrow is the weekend, and late night you are joined. Really appreciate for that. And I'll be sharing Shivam's LinkedIn profile in the description, and also I'll be sharing SkillLync's courses or website in the description. If you're interested, please have a look into that. And if you want to connect with Shivam, just ping on his LinkedIn profile. He will be definitely helping you guys. And guys, we have
Definitely.
a community group. If you're not a subscribe to our channel, hit the bell icon and subscribe. And yeah, Shivam, thanks once again, man, for joining us today, sharing about.
Thank you so much for your also support for the such opportunity to let other people know what is this real career about.